Welcome back to my channel. I don't like introducing myself, but y'all know who the hell I am. This will be another story time of how I almost got my sneaker link shot.
What?
I ain't did it on purpose. I had nothing to do with it. It was on accident, to be honest. But it wasn't my fault though, cause I told him not to pull up at 11 o'clock at night at that time, cause it wasn't in the morning time, bro. Cause niggas don't be out on this block in the morning time. Niggas don't be out until it hit night. All the freaks come out at night.
Oh!
So, he wanted to make amends. He wanted to put up to make amends. He wanted to apologize over what the fuck he did to me. But that's a long damn story, but I'm still telling y'all anyway. So sit the fuck down and listen. So, I met him. I'm just gonna give him a name. I'm not finna say his initials because he gonna automatically think I'm talking about him. Then I ain't got time for that bullshit. So I'm just gonna call him I'm just gonna call him Tim. Okay. So I met Tim on my Facebook because I was on my Facebook, and then I seen his name up on my friend list. I seen him up on my friend list or whatever, and then I accepted it. I checked his photos. He light skinned. He fine. I mean, he fine. So I slid in his DMs to give him a compliment, but I didn't thought he was gonna respond back. But he responded back. I met him in April in 2021 because at the time I was in a hotel. But don't worry about why the fuck I was in a hotel, bitch. This is not about me being in a hotel. And this is about a story time how I almost got my sneaker link shot. So he called me. I was asleep, but he gonna go to the phone. Well, bitch, I don't give a fuck. I ain't want to talk on the fucking phone, bitch. I was asleep. I was half asleep. So he gonna get the phone. So he asked for my phone number. Then I gave him my phone number. So we started kicking in or whatever. The fuck you staring at me for, bitch? You wanna fight? Shit, bitch, I'm ready to stomp. So back to the story time. I forgot what the fuck I was talking about because somebody was staring at me. So hold on. So yeah, I met him a week before the last week of April or the last week of April. That's when I met him. So me and him, we started texting. Texting every day. But me and him linked up May 8th. See, May 8th is the day that I will never forget, bro. Cause before we linked up, prior to the day that we linked up, I was at my cousin's house. Okay, me and him was on the phone. I was outside talking or whatever. Me and him was having a conversation where he asked me how I felt about threesomes and stuff like that, and
Please, no!
And I told him that's something I don't do, cause I don't do threesomes and I damn sure don't do trains. And I told him that. And then he was just telling me that, oh, I do that. Okay, that's your business. Why you telling me that you do threesomes?
Oh, hell no!
Like, the fuck? Like, I don't want to know that you do threesomes. I mean, baby, that's your business, okay? Whatever you do on your spare time, that's your business. I don't want to know that. But clearly he probably wanted me to do a threesome. But I still didn't put my damn two and two together. I didn't use my common sense until the actual day that came that me and him supposed to be linking up. So he telling me that his cousin was taking him to whatever I stayed at so he could pick me up or whatever. Cause at that time, that's when I moved back to my hometown, which is Hartsville. Okay, I moved back to Hartsville and I gave him the address where I stayed at, which is the same address I'm at now. The same address I'm at now. I'm on 5. I ain't finna tell you what block I'm on. But anyways, but yeah. So, long story short, he came around about 12 a.m. Wait, I'm over here getting ahead of myself. Let me go back a little bit, because I'm getting too far on to the damn story. Let go back. Okay. A day before that we linked up, I think it was May 7th, because May 8th was the night that we linked up. Okay, May 7th, he called me on the phone. He was telling me that his cousin was taking him to bring me to pick me up, whatever. So he said that his cousin was coming. Damn, I get tongue-tied. His cousin is driving from New York. So, like, that's a 7-hour drive or something like that. So they drove, and then they got to where I stayed at, which I'm staying at now. They came at 12 o'clock. Like, yeah. So, yeah, they, because it's two of them. So, it's two of them. They came around, it was 12 o'clock at night. So, it was the next day. So, May 8th, they pulled up. I left. I got in the car. Next thing you know, me and him got into a dispute because he wanted me to do a threesome with him and his cousin. I told him I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm not doing it, bro. I mean, I got messages I will show y'all, but I can't show y'all the messages because the messages is on my other phone, which is the Android, but that phone stopped working. So, I mean, I can still get the messages. I could go to my I could go to Boost Mobile and then they could pull up my phone records. But I ain't doing all that. It ain't that damn serious. But yeah, he wanted me to do a threesome, man. I told him I don't do that, bro. I don't want to do that. So he got mad.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
So he got mad at me, bro. I said, hey, Tim, before we get into an argument, bitch, you could take me the fuck back home. This motherfucker gonna tell me talking about something. I'm not the one with the cop. Bitch, we pulled up to his dad's house, because that's where we pulled up at. His dad got about 7 or 8 cars in the fucking front yard, and he telling me he can't take me home. Yeah, maybe I should have stayed my ass in the damn house, because ain't nobody told me to leave in the fucking way. It was my goddamn fault. I need to stop trusting these damn niggas, because that's what it is. Because that be my main downfall, too. Trusting these little guys. I need to stop trusting these little guys. See, he's a 1 year older than me, but still, he's still a little boy than me if he acting like that. He born in 2001, I born in 2002. So he was 19 for the turn 20. I was 18 for the turn 19. Okay? So I said, before we get into an argument, you can take me the fuck back home, G. Yeah, bruh, I'm in the house because I got cold. So, back to the story. He got mad at me, and he gonna tell me, talking my son, bitch, you gotta leave my shit by 8 o'clock in the morning. I said, motherfucker, how the hell I'm gonna get back home when y'all pick me up? He didn't say shit, just looked at me and looked at his phone, whatever. So, him and his cousin went in the other room, and they came back out. So, Tim, that's the code name, because I'm not finna tell his real name or his initials, because I really don't have time for the drama behind it. They came back out. Tim gonna ask me, talking about, do I want to go home? The fuck? Hell yeah, I want to go home. What are you talking about? But mind this now. We left the house. We left his dad's house. We got back in the car. Mind this, it was still kind of cold outside. It was just now getting warm outside. It was. I had on some teeny ass shorts, some yellow Crocs, and a white shirt. That's what I had on, a white shirt. And then I had a bob in my hair. That's what I had, like a bob, like a bob that stopped to my neck. My hair was red. But they drive to the damn convenience store, like the refuel store, the gas station store. Mind is, I checked my time, right? I checked my phone to see what time it was. Man, it was 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to figure out why the hell they at the gas station at that time. But I still didn't use my common sense to know that them niggas was gonna kick me out the car.
Really, nigga?
Basically, mind is, I'm in Florence. I'm about 30 minutes away from my hometown, which is Hartsville. So I'm in the back seat. He in the back seat too. So I'm in the back So I'm in the back seat. I'm sitting behind the driver's seat. So I'm on the left side of the car. And he on the right side of the car. So he's sitting behind the passenger seat. So we got to, well, the cousin drove to the gas pump. And then the dude that I'm supposed to be linking up with, he told me to step outside the car so we can talk. And I'm asking myself, why do I got to step outside the car so we can talk? Why can't we talk in the car? And I still didn't use my common sense until I got out the car, actually. Then I stayed on my side, he stayed on his side, but he told me to come to his side. That's what I did. I was so mad with him, I didn't even want to look at him. So I was just looking at my shoes or whatever, looking at the ground walking. Something told me to look up. I looked up. That nigga disappeared. So he in the car. I pulled the car door on him. The shit was locked.
I told you.
Bruh. So the door was locked, y'all. The door was locked. I pulled the passenger side door. The door handle was locked. So I got mad. I kicked his window. But I didn't crack the door, but I went to crack it. But let me tell you something. I'm known for breaking windows now. Because while I was in middle school, I broke the school bus window. But I'm not finna get into that in that video. Because that's a whole nother story time for a whole nother YouTube video. About how I kicked the window out of the school bus. I'm getting tongue-tied. But anyways, back to the story, back on topic. They left. They left me, y'all. They left me, y'all. I'm sitting here looking boo-boo the fool, looking dumb. I said, oh, hell no. I said, Child, I said, I know. So I called somebody up. They picked me up. Child, I didn't want to tell nobody shit. I didn't want to talk to nobody, bruh. Mind this. So I got home eventually. I didn't get home till about 5 in the morning because I didn't check my time until I got back home. So I got back in the apartment. So I'm asleep. Mind this. I'm just... At that time, I was staying with my mama. At that time, though. So I snuck back in the window. And then my mama came in my room, cussing me out. I said, lady. I said to myself, lady, I don't got time for your bullshit, bro. I really don't have time for that. So I called that attitude. But she saying I went off on her, but I don't think I went off on her. I just called a little attitude because I really didn't want to talk to her because I was already mad of what the fuck I went through. I really didn't have time for her shit, basically. Man, long story short, bro, I ain't finna keep talking about that. So a month passed. A month later, after that bullshit, a month later after me getting kicked out the car because I didn't want to do a threesome with the nigga I linked up with. So a month later, that's when I got my first job at the age of 18. So it's June now. So he didn't slip back in my DMs till June 24th because I remember. I checked the time. He texted my messenger at 10 something. Because at that time, my phone broke on me. I didn't have a phone, so I could use my mom's phone to check my messages, to check my Facebook messages and whatever. So he texted me, and then he was like, yo. I was like, what you want, bro? And like I really don't want to talk to you. And like, I still mad at you for kicking me out the car. Mine is, I was depressed, because why would you do me like that? I'm a good-hearted person, okay? If somebody do me wrong, I'll go be sad for a little minute, though. But I got over it eventually. And once I did got over it, that's when he slid back on my phone. Man, but don't y'all hate when y'all get over some shit? By the time y'all get over some shit, that's when the person who did you wrong want to slide back in as soon as you get over that person. That's what it was. Okay, he slid back. He wanted to apologize to make amends, but I didn't want to hear it because I really didn't want to talk to him. And then I was just now starting back to get happy again. Because I got my first job. I'm getting some money coming in now. He wanted to make amends. And here's the time that I finna tell you that I almost got my sneaker link shot. But it wasn't my fault though, because I told him don't come at 11 because I knew niggas was outside. Because I heard them, they mouth big as fuck. I mean, come on. I heard everything they was talking about, so I knew niggas was outside. That's why I told his happy ass not to come right now, cause I knew that was outside, but he didn't want to listen. And this nigga act like he was in a rush for something. And then I was like, fuck it, bro, fuck it. If you want to pull up, go ahead and pull up. So he was driving his brother truck. That what he told me, he was driving his brother truck. He said he was gonna pull up with the white Suburban truck, which he did. So I told him, man, I didn't have time to get my shit together so I could leave the apartment. I guess I took too long to leave the apartment. So I left. As soon as I left, a bunch of niggas came up to me and asked me, am I Takil? That's my government. I'm like, yeah, I'm Takil. And then they was like, was that your people's in that white truck? I said I was supposed to be talking to a person in that white truck. Why? That was like, my bad, shawty. I done told your ride to go. I was like, wait, what? You don't tell my ride to go? Like, what you mean? What you mean you told my ride to go? Mine is, I'm kind of irritated because I left out the apartment for nothing. I should stay in my ass in apartment. But that's when the dude who was talking to me, he told me that him and some other guys, it was four guys. Him and four guys came up to his truck and pointed all of their guns in that man's face. I said, Mind you, I didn't have the phone to text me, so I told that the boy the nigga that on my block. I told him I don't have a phone to text him back, and then he was like, you can use my phone to text him to come back. So I went back inside. I went back in the apartment. I used my sister's phone, so I can log into Messenger, and then I logged into my Messenger. Boy, that nigga cussed me out. That nigga talking about some, you dumbass bitch. How you gonna send niggas to my truck? You gonna set me up? I said, first of all, Tim, I didn't set you up. You set yourself up, okay? Because I told your ass not to come on my block at 11 o'clock. Because I knew niggas was outside. That's why I told you not to come at that time right now. I told you to come at least 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, because that's when they be gone. But did you listen? No. That ain't my damn fault that you almost got shot up. Did you got shot up? No. Do you still got your life? Yes. So don't fucking worry about it, bro. Like, you can get mad at me. This is not my fucking fault. I told you not to come right then. I mean, guys, he should have listened. I mean, that's the way I see it. He should have listened. Moral of the story for y'all niggas, learn how to listen to a female. Because us females, we be knowing what the hell we be talking about, bro. Listen, bro. That's all you gotta do. Like, it don't take much to listen. It's free. It's real free to listen, bro. Okay? So, that's not my fault. So, yeah, I mean, that's the story of how he almost got shot. Because the niggas on my block don't know how to mind their business. Because the guy who pointed his chopper in his face, he talking about something. I didn't know who the fucking bro was. I ain't know what type of shit he was on. If you didn't know him, why the fuck you ain't minded your business? I mean, come on, that's called minding your business, bro. I mean, the fuck? Like, that's not my goddamn fault. How the hell it gonna be my fault? All because he almost got smoked on my block. It's not my fault, cause I told him not to come right then. How the hell it gonna be my fault when I told his ass not to come right now? Man, I knew what was up. That's why I told him to come around about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, the latest, because that's when they be gone. But did he listen? No. That's the consequences when you not listen to me. You gotta pay the consequences when you don't listen. A hard head make a soft behind. I mean, I sound old as hell when I say that shit. But anyways, you get what I'm trying to say. But I think that was his payback from God of how he treated me when he kicked me out of the car when I didn't want to give him a threesome. That's probably what it is. Because I do believe in karma, though. So, y'all might think it's my fault because he almost got smoked on my block. but it's really not my fault because I told him not to come right then. Oh shit, I did not mean that shit to happen, bro. Cause I'm not the type of female to set somebody up. I really don't do that shit, okay? That's not how I get down. That's not my lingo, baby. I don't set people up, bro. I don't set people up. They set themselves up, okay? I don't do that. But yeah, that's the story of how my sneaker link almost got shot on my block. Almost. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. You hear me? You hear me? Bitch, he got the game all fucked up when he didn't listen to me. Bitch, you got the game all fucked up, hoe. Okay? You hear me?